Y'all okay?
Yes, sir.
Prophecy.
Jeez, brother.
But there's something else the minister referenced that night, brother. He said that we live in a time of prophecy unfolding. And there is an opponent of prophecy. And it's called conspiracy. Conspiracy. And as he wrote about prophecy and spoke about prophecy rather and conspiracy, I wrote it down in my notes. And I began to think about it. And he, when asking me, when I was coming out to talk to you, he asked me, what did I want to talk with you about? And I said I was developing a subject, sir, based on something you said on November the 14th about prophecy and how black people don't believe in it anymore. They don't believe in the eventual delivery of our people. They don't believe anymore because they're so educated now. They don't believe anymore that there really is a power that was expressed in fantastic terms in the Bible. Because you know, you hear about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in that oven and the fire did not burn. Is that right? Huh? You hear about Daniel in that lion's den and he didn't get ate up. Is that right? You hear about these miraculous, wonderful miracles of God's power in the Bible and you start thinking it's a bunch of fantastic stories that really need to be on the Cartoon Network. You don't really believe that it is real life. You don't believe that prophecy is real because you believe that the power that your grandparents attributed to God really belongs, in your mind, with white people. Come on and talk to me, man. That's who you've been worshiping. That's who you've been praying to. That's who you go to for your needs. You don't get down on your knees in the midnight hour. You don't light up a kerosene lamp or anything like that and pray, fix it, Jesus, fix it. Like you said you was. You don't ask him that no more. You so hip, slick, and fly that you abandon prophecy. Come on. It don't mean nothing to you no more. You believe in the white man. But check it out. There's a conspiracy afoot. The minister was echoing the words of Sister Eleanor Holmes Norton, who said earlier in the program, sisters, she said, if there ain't no conspiracy against black men, it sure enough look like it is. But see, the hip among us, and if you're educated, I'm not mad at you. I know you might got a degree. I'm not mad at you now. I'm not saying that we should celebrate and remain ignorant and unable to give our skills and gifts and certification in the fields of knowledge to the rise of our own nation. Not by any means am I saying that. Now am I saying that you should have no education to qualify yourself. No, I'm not saying that. But when you get so educated in the way of the white man that you indoctrinated and trained as a Negro for his service, then you lose faith in prophecy. That's right. And you become an unwitting participant in conspiracy. Conspiracy seems far-fetched to you. Oh, come on, man. White people are behind that? You mean to tell me white people will market malt liquor into the black community just to kill black men? Come on, man. You mean to tell me they'll spray reefer with a certain chemical and then sell it to the black? Come on, man. You mean to tell me they'll make birth control devices that damage not only the temporary ability to conceive, but the possibility of conception in the future, and then spread them through the black community to black women to get them for free? You mean to tell me that that's what really happens? Come on, man. What's that? Some kind of conspiracy theory? No, sir. Yes, sir. It is not a conspiracy theory. It is a fact. The fact of the matter is the Caucasian has not changed the ways of those in antiquity who conspired against you and me and our rise. Y'all all right? I'm at the end now, but let me tell you something. This Caucasian conspires. But there is a difference between prophecy and conspiracy. The minister said, if you don't believe in conspiracy, you reject the existence of the real devil. I'm going to come back to that too. That's 3 reminders. I hope you got them down. But see, prophecy is independent. It comes and originates from God. Yes, sir. Y'all all right? Yes, sir. God says, I will come. He speaks independently with a self-contained power. He speaks independently with a self-generated potency. He speaks omnisciently as the all-knowing God. Huh? He speaks omnipresently as the everywhere God. He speaks with the authority of his office as the sovereign ruler and Lord of all the worlds. The nourisher, cherisher, and sustainer of his creation as it goes through stage after stage until it reaches its eventual perfection. He speaks as God alone. Big Mama and Papa was right. Baby, he's God all by himself. He don't need nobody to help him be the Lord. He's God all by himself. He speaks independently. Yeah, is that all right? Yes, by contrast, this which originates in God now and is independent is the opposite of this which originates with devil.
Come on. Put it together.
Huh?
That's right. Put it together.
And is not independent, but is a master and a developer of codependency, which is enabling for pathological and sick behavior.
Yes,
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Look how God says, I will come.
Yes, sir.
Let me show you what the devil said now. Let's go to Exodus. Can we get Exodus?
Yes, sir.
Bring it up.
Huh? I know you Muslims are super Islamics. I know you're mad at me. I'm back in the Bible. Bear with me. I'm coming to the Holy Quran. Exodus. If you black, you like it because Bob Marley sang about it. But Exodus, the first chapter. Somebody read it now. I'm going to do like one of the Pentecostal preachers. Read! Who read good? Who read loud? I went to public school. Okay, good. You can read good. You teach school?
Yes.
Okay, good. You look like a school teacher. I'd be scared to be in your class. You teach second grade? That ruler man would be... Yes, ma'am. She just told me. No. Ain't nobody telling me. I just knew. Go to Exodus 1. Genesis and then Exodus. Exodus is the second book of the Bible. Keep going forward. There you go. You see Exodus, the first chapter. I don't know. If you act bad, I'm going to make you stand up like you do your class. And get a little payback, huh? A little turnabout, huh? How many of y'all caught hell from your second grade teacher? I caught hell from my second grade teacher. You better not mess up at all tonight. We all going to get you back. Exodus chapter 1. Now we're going to go to verse 10. Now I want to look over your shoulder, make sure we got the right thing. Now listen to the word. Now let me set the stage. This is in the case now where the devil is calling people to codependent pathological behavior, enabling them in wrong. Is that right?
That's right.
He's from hell, God is from heaven.
That's right.
He's codependent, God is independent.
Yes,
God speaks independently, I will come. Now the scene is this. Pharaoh has been challenged by the representative of God, Musa, or Moses, right? You remember the song that Paul and Big Mama used to sing, go down Moses and tell old Pharaoh what? Let my people go. We know that what you read in Genesis and Exodus and the Old Testament books called the Pentateuch or the Torah, the 5 key books of the Old Testament, that is not historical, that's prophetic. There was no time in history in which there was the children of Israel in slavery and bondage to Pharaoh and some Egyptians. Never happened. It was prophetic in the Bible. You don't believe it?
Yes, sir.
Go get your old videotapes. Look at when Walter Cronkite was interviewing Anwar Sadat and Menachem Begin at the foot of the pyramids in 1978 after the Camp David Accords with Jimmy Carter earned them all 3 a Nobel Peace Prize. And when he sat there and said, here we are at the foot of the pyramid. You know, Cronkite. See, the old people appreciate this impression, and you young ones, just bear with me. Walter Cronkite said, Mr. Sadat, isn't it interesting we're interviewing you here at the foot of the pyramids, where Mr. Begin's people were slaves to your people for 400 years. Sadat was a beautiful black man.
Yes, sir.
He looked like you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Huh? He was elegantly dressed. He used to always be clean, you know.
Yes, sir.
And he was standing there in front of the pyramids, and Walter Cronkite put the mic under his face. And Anwar Sadat said, we have no record of that in our history.
No.
The proof that is true. See, some of y'all still don't believe me.
Yes, sir.
Now, we believe that the children of Israel was a slave down in Egypt land. Huh? You believe that's history, but look at it. You got the same Bible. Don't you turn now. But y'all go get John, the 8th chapter.
Yes, sir.
Jesus is dealing with them Jews. You remember Sunday school?
Yes,
Did you
sir.
cut Sunday school that day?
Yes, sir.
Don't you cut Sunday school now. John, the 8th chapter. John is recording a conversation between Jesus and the Jews.
Yes, sir.
You remember?
Yes, sir.
The Jews is dealing with Jesus. They trying to attack him and trick him and get him in a public place and shame him. Jesus is dealing with the Jews. He ain't backing off from them. See, Jesus was not no punk.
Yes, sir.
They want to make you think Jesus was a punk, love everybody. It's a damn lie.
That's right. That's right.
And they make you a coward that uses this so-called divine love as a real ruse and cover for your real cowardice and fear to stand up like a man against those who would seek to oppress you.
That's right.
They give you this thing and they say to you, look here, Jesus love everybody. That's a lie.
That's right.
Now, look at what's happening now. Jews is dealing with Jesus, Jesus dealing back with the Jews. The Jews said, listen, same thing they say to Mr. Farrakhan. They say, look, why don't we just love each other? We all have one Father. We're all family. Listen, Farrakhan. We're sick of your black racism. We're sick of your hatred. We're sick of your reverse discrimination. Let's all just love. We're all Americans. They want to